So good. Grade 7 girls, lesson 4, page number 108 and 109. We will discuss it. Who's here with me here? Viral, first question. A pond fills in with organic matter. You remember I told you there was a pond. First it was without,
Yes.
later it filled with leaves and everything was, what is it called as? What is it called as?
Vacation.
Eutrophication.
Eutrophication.
Actually, answers are there. Eutrophication. Why didn't I write in? Eutrophication, girls. Or eutrophication. It's not I, it's O. Eutrophication. Again, I'm gonna write eutrophication. All right, next. Zishan, are you there?
Yes.
Soil in damaged ecosystems.
Plants.
Soil in damaged ecosystem enables, yes, it's written there also down, plants, enable plants to grow right away. And then 16th, in primary succession, Dana, are you there? What grow on bare plant? In primary succession, what grows on the bare rocks? Those plants which grow first on the bare rock are called as lichens. And finally, many mature ecosystems are dominated by a community of climax species. Girls, the first organisms to live in an uninhabited area, whenever, there is primary succession, and the first organism which stay there, which lives there, what they're called?
Plant.
Which species? Okay, plant. What name do we give? We say them pioneer species. Pioneer species. Those species that stay at the first. That is the number and variety of species that are present in an area. Girls, what is the number and variety of species that are present in an area? Any idea? Dash is the number. It's called as biodiversity. Second one, it's that number, how many are there and what variety of what do you call as organisms live there. Biodiversity. Question number 3, gradual development. I told you any development or replacement, if you see, that is nothing but succession. Any development, the word development, gradual
Succession.
development doesn't take, it's not that quick. Even primary succession takes time. Even secondary succession at least takes a year or some months. So that's called as succession. Someone says successions and some say successions. Okay?
Okay.
So girls, now let us begin with the new unit. That is unit number 3, lesson 1, Earth support of life. And we will just quickly discuss that how can actually Earth support our life. By the end of the lesson, you will understand about more about ecology. And these are the goals that you must know, that what all of the living things require, of course, sun, and how Earth's proximity to the sun produces a unique surface temperature range. Because of sun, what happens in the world? How is it affecting? Why it's so important? And Earth's rotation, when Earth rotates, it gives you day and night. So what is the role? And then you see how plants on Earth uses solar energy. How, of course, without sunlight, plants cannot make own food. When producers are not there, how about the consumers? Even we might die. Okay, so this is today we will learn about sun, and then tomorrow Earth, water, and atmosphere. So one by one, let us complete sun and water. Let me try to finish sun and water today. So what is the first question here? I want girls, two girls here. Let me select Noor and Miral. Are you there, both of you?
Yes.
Okay. These on the left side, you can see the questions. Miral will read question 1 and Noor will answer question 1. You see the points? Okay. So start, Miral, ask her the question and Noor will read the answer from the right side. Come on. Name what
is
required.
Name what is required by all living things on Earth.
Yes, Noor.
Living things need energy, water, and air to survive and a place to live.
Okay. So what energy, what now others? Dana, tell me, what do we need? What living thing needs? It's clearly written. We need energy,
Water and air.
air to survive, and of course we need habitat. We need a place to live. Next question.
Yeah.
Miral.
State how Earth's
Proximity.
proximity to the sun produces an unique surface temperature.
Range. Noor.
Earth's distance from the sun allows it to receive an amount of energy appropriate to support life.
Okay. You know that the Earth is at a distance to the sun. It's not direct, right? So it knows how much amount of energy to require from sun, which is really appropriate to support life. It doesn't take so much extra sunlight. Now next, Miral.
Explain how Earth rotation allows efficient energy
use. You all know about solar system and you know what is happening. Earth is rotating and revolving. So what is the use of that? Yes, Noor.
Because Earth spins on its axis, each side of the planet receives sunlight regularly.
We have day and night. We have day and night. So because planets are revolving, Earth is rotating, all of the planets will also receive their sunlight. Next question, Miran.
See how plants on Earth use solar energy to make food.
Everyone knows about that. That plant needs solar energy to make food. Yes. Yes, no.
Plant life on Earth is the foundation for many food chains. Plants make their own food through photosynthesis.
Okay, good. So do you have idea what we are going to learn in the lesson? What are the important things? That what do living things require? First thing, living things require air, sunlight, of course, water, and place to live. Then we will also talk about the distance from Earth and Sun. Next, why is the Earth rotating? So that the other planets also receive sunlight. If they rotate and revolve, okay, all of them will be on their way and they cannot receive sunlight. Lastly, we will see how plants use sunlight to make their own food. This is all we'll learn today. Actually, we are learning now also. And here, coming to the first page. Okay. What kind of the life is found on Earth? Earth supports plants, animals, fungi, and microorganisms. This is what you look at the differences between the pictures of Earth and Mars. This is Mars. What do you think the Mars does not support? Why can't we stay on Mars? Because it,
There's no
now you
atmosphere.
cannot see that blue color. It do not have water. That's why. And of course, when it do not have water, they say that maybe even it doesn't have any air. Coming to
Yeah.
vocabulary terms. Zishan, can you read the vocabulary terms? There's Zishan. Allah, these girls, they vanished.
Yes, miss.
Please read the vocabulary. Please.
Photosynthesis, atmosphere, ultraviolet,
Synthesis, atmosphere,
ultraviolet
radiation,
radiation,
UV rays, and ozone. UV rays is ultraviolet radiation and ozone. Just hold on. So we will learn about photosynthesis. You know, when I say photosynthesis, you will definitely learn about plants making own food. Atmosphere, UV rays, that is ultraviolet radiation, and ozone. Let us come up to first page. Okay, I told you what do living things need to survive. Plants, animals, and other organisms. Like they live in ocean, rivers, forests, and we are talking about biotic and abiotic factors. Animal like the poison dart frog in the picture need to breathe air, drink water, and eat food. They need a place to live where they have protection. We are just talking about how animals and us, we need place to live, we need air to breathe, we need water to drink, and of course, food to eat. First thing, how do Earth and Sun interact to support life on Earth? You know that we say the sun is a star. It gives
Yes.
some of this energy comes to the Earth's surface. Plants on Earth use the sun energy to make food. This sunlight or light energy, it actually plants need it to produce their own food, to prepare their own food. What is actually they are doing? What actually they are doing during photosynthesis? They are taking in carbon dioxide, converting carbon dioxide and water to oxygen and glucose. Girls, I want you all
Yes.
to know tomorrow this equation. I'll be asking you this equation. Even last year we did this equation. Plant need carbon dioxide and water. You put water and they take carbon dioxide from us. They need carbon dioxide and water. In the presence of which energy? Solar energy,
Solar energy.
light energy. And they give fruits that they give sugar. They give sugar that is glucose. And of course they release oxygen. And that oxygen we take it.
Okay.
Okay? So plants actually, they take in carbon dioxide and
And water.
in the presence of light energy, that is solar energy, to produce oxygen and glucose. Once again, everyone here, Miral, Juti, Dana, tomorrow
Yes.
to my class, I want this equation. You are going to write, or you are going to tell me that plant takes carbon dioxide and water and with the light energy to produce oxygen and glucose. This is a very, very important equation, girls. Understood?
Yes.
Homework.
Earth's rotation distributes solar energy. Earth rotates continuously on its axis, spinning around completely every 24 hours. You know that to rotate, it takes one whole day to rotate. Imagine it's such a big Earth that it takes one whole day to rotate. Earth's rotation allows most regions of Earth to receive sunlight regularly. Regular sunlight allows plants to grow in almost all places on Earth. Of course, all of the Earth's places, they get sunlight regularly. Some of them, if they won't get it now, they will get it later. I mean, maybe some places they don't get sunlight for a few months, but they get it. Imagine how hot it would be if your town always faced the sun. Imagine the summer season, the July and August, where in Jeddah it's so hot. Imagine day and night we have like the sunlight. Can we exist? No, something will happen. No. So anyways, this was all about this. We'll just see a small video and we can end up. I will send it to you.
Marnie is watching a show about other planets. As she watches, she begins to daydream about what it would be like to live on another planet. The more she thinks about it, the more Marnie realizes that her imaginary planet would need some additional features to make it habitable. Click on some of the highlighted areas to see what Marnie thinks about the seasons on Earth and how she would miss them. Thinking of cold winters and hot summers reminds her that she wouldn't want the temperatures to get too hot or too cold. If they did, she'd find it difficult to live there. She decides the temperature of her planet would need to be within a comfortable range. Marnie wouldn't want to spend all her time on the planet in an enclosed bubble or a self-contained astronaut suit. So the planet would need to have oxygen so she could breathe easily. Marnie imagines that organisms on her planet would look different from the ones on Earth. She would miss the Earth animals, but she decides that her planet must have plants. She loves the trees along her street and wouldn't want to live in a barren environment. Trees need sunlight for photosynthesis and water to grow, so her imaginary planet would need to have both. Welcome to the lesson, Earth's Support of Life, where you'll learn about why life is possible here on Earth. The vocabulary words for this lesson are atmosphere, ozone, photosynthesis, and ultraviolet radiation. Click each word to find out more about it. Emperor penguins live in Antarctica, one of the coldest places on Earth, but they have all they need for life. Sunlight provides energy for phytoplankton to grow in the ocean. Penguins eat the fish that eat the zooplankton that eat the phytoplankton. Penguins get the oxygen they need from the atmosphere, which also traps enough heat from sunlight to make the area warm enough for the penguins. The islands shelter the penguins from harsher conditions in the water and protect them from orcas and other predators. Earth and Mars are both rocky planets located relatively close to the Sun. But the surface of Mars has no rainforests, animals, or plants. Click the image of each planet to see how hot and cold temperatures differ on the two planets. The average temperature on Mars is negative 65 degrees Celsius. At the equator, the temperature on Mars can reach 20 degrees Celsius. Because Mars has only a very thin atmosphere, it has a colder and broader temperature range than Earth does. At its poles, the temperature on Mars can be negative 153 degrees Celsius. The environment on Mars is so harsh, it's not likely that it could support life.
So can you see, girls, how cold it is in Mars? Do you think we can stay? No, it doesn't support us to live there.
Yes.
So by this, we will stop our class and we will continue tomorrow, okay? Okay, girls, have
Okay.